G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to have a look at this really nicely scaled RC helicopter here. Now this is based on the Bell 206 or the C-138 from the 1960s, and this helicopter is made by the company called RC Era. And this one actually has gyro stability with a 6-axis gyro. It's ready to fly, which is perfect for beginner pilots. It also has altitude hold as well as optical flow positioning. Now, this RC helicopter ready to fly kit is currently just under $100 US, and you can find this on the RTR Hobby website, rtrhobby.com. Now, in the email they sent me regarding this helicopter for review today, they are kindly going to give my viewers who watch this video 15% off. So all you have to do, if you happen to buy this from the RTR Hobby website, in the checkout section, just type in Perth 15, I'll write up on the screen, and you'll get that 15% off. So effectively, from $99 US, you'll drop the price down to around $84, $85 US. So that's quite a good deal. Now on the box, as you can see, it is age 14 plus. We also have some features here highlighted. It's got automatic stability system, brushless motor here, easy to fly, modular battery. It's got one key takeoff and landing and downward vision positioning. They're talking about the optical flow there. Now you can get the C-138 in two colors. We've got the red one in the box, which is actually a fire department livery on there. And looks like you can get a police chopper style, which looks also really good. Now on the back of the box, it shows a heap of other models from RC Era. There's a couple here that I recognize. The E120 and also the E110 that I featured on the channel quite some time ago. So yeah, a lot of models there from RC Era. Okay, so let's quickly see what we get before I take it for a flight. We have the user manual here. The first half I notice is in Chinese writing, but then on the back half it's all in English here. So all the information you need to know about the chopper, some of the specs, layout of the actual transmitter, how to charge it, and there's some exploded diagrams as well, as you can see here, which is really good, just in case you have to replace some parts later on down the track. Now we've got the rest of the packaging here. Looks like we've got some extra rotor blades, which is good. Got a couple there in the bag. Looks like we got the tail rotor as well as an Allen wrench and a screwdriver. And in this little bag we have the USB type A to type C to charge up the battery for the chopper. Now in the transmitter I've put the 4 AA batteries in there already. You have to supply them yourself. It's a transmitter that I'm familiar with those other two models that I showed you on the back of the box there. You have a speed switch here. It looks like we've got 3 speeds just up the top. Got our takeoff and landing button just there. All right, we've got our on and off switch. And then we've got just our standard, trimmers, forward, back, left and right, pitch and roll. The gimbal sticks are really nice and smooth, and yeah, pretty standard 6-channel remote. All right guys, let's have a look at this nicely scaled C-138 chopper and check it out guys. How good does this chopper look? It's got a Los Angeles Fire Department label on there, number 6, RC Era. We've got the spotlight there, or the searchlight on the front. Antennas, really nicely detailed. On the bottom here, we have our modular LiPo. Now this actually runs off a 2S battery. Let me just take it out. As you can see here, it's modular, and yeah, 7.4 volt, 350 milliamp hour 2S. And on the side is the C-type plug-in there for charging the battery. So I'll just pop that back in, just slips in there. I'll just quickly turn it on. As you can see, we've got the searchlight on the front, and on the back boom, we've got the tail lamp. So yeah, really nicely scaled chopper guys. Now they do claim on the listing we're going to get about 80 to 100 meters of flight distance with this helicopter. It weighs only 105 grams, so it's super light, and they're claiming around 11 to 13 minutes out of that little 2S battery. And like I mentioned before, it's 6-channel. It's got 3 digital servos, and also because it's got a 6-axis gyro, it's going to be super easy to fly, and it should be really stable. So that's basically it, guys. All we have to do now is take it out to the field and give it a test flight. So Olmi is out of the field. I'm really eager to test this one out. I really do love the looks of this chopper. I like my scaled choppers. I'm not really much into the 3D, sports flying with all the tricks. I just really like nicely detailed and scaled RC helicopters like this that are a pleasure to fly. So I'll meet you out at the field, guys. Let's take this for a flight. Guys, we're out the field. We're going to test out the C138 chopper here from RC Era. So first off, I'm going to turn it on. Got those lights up and down to bind. Should get a solid light there. And let's put it up in the air. Maiden flight. Haven't tested this out, not even at home, so I'm really looking forward to it. So to take off, automatic takeoff button. There you go. I can hear the brushless motor in there. Just let it hover here for a minute. Now I'll put it in speed rate 1 to start off with. You got that switch far left. What a great looking chopper. I really like these scaled models. Like I mentioned on the bench there, I was talking about this chopper that, I'm not really into the 3D flying. So full pitch forward. This is in first rate. Get a few little wobbles there. A few little vibrations. Gets up there quick. Alright, let's see how it hovers on its own. Does it need a bit of a trim up? There's a real slight breeze at the moment. It's not doing a bad job. Get a closer look at it here. It's so cool. Alright, let's kick it up into rate 2. Double beep on the transmitter. Try to keep it close to where I am so you can get an actual look of it, because it's easy to lose track of it on video. Yeah, pretty decent speed. Really nice and stable flyer. It's altitude hold, so you don't have to really worry about maintaining the throttle position like a manual flyer. As you can see, staying at the same altitude. Really nice. Alright, let's kick it up to the 3rd rate. See what it's like on the 3rd rate. A little bit faster than 2nd rate. Oh yeah, once she gets moving, definitely. I was going against the wind there and it looked pretty much similar speed going this way, but bringing it back, you got a chance to get the tailwind. She's moving. Oh, nice. There's not much wind right now, just a slight breeze. Yeah, nice. What a great flyer. Send it up a bit. I'll bring it back down to rate 1. So they do claim around 100 meters range with this helicopter, which is more than enough range for a 133 scale, you know. Otherwise it would be pretty hard to see it out any further than 100 meters. Let's get another look of it. I really like the look of this fire department livery. Looks so awesome. And like I said, this is only, well, it's under $100. But the great people over at rtrhobby.com have given any viewers of this video 15% off. So yeah, make sure you use that coupon code, guys, Perth15 in the checkout, and you'll definitely get the 15% off coupon code. And might even apply to the other models on their website, I'm not too sure, but definitely for this particular model here, the C138, if you type in Perth 15 at the checkout, you're gonna get that 15% off coupon, which equates to basically $15 off the price. So $84.99, great value. I think this is a great model. I'm really enjoying this. So easy to fly. And that's the whole purpose of this ready to run kit, is that, you know, it's for beginners, or, you know, people that have got a few helicopters in their collection already, like myself. But if you're new to flying helicopter, this is the way to get into it. So easy to fly for anybody, any age group really. I'm in second rate now. What I might do, I'll just get it to hover in front of me. We'll check the automatic landing button. So I'll just let it hover still as I can. We'll go about there and let's bring it down. The lights are flashing. Bring it down. And it had a bit of a bouncy landing, but it does work. All right, let's put it back up in the air again. Take off. Automatically takes off, as you can see. We'll fly for a bit longer. Looks like the lights are flashing. You see the searchlight on the front. Let me bring it back a bit. It is flashing, so nearly a LVC. But it might be a pretty long LVC. Sometimes these batteries, this one being a 2-cell, might have a pretty decent LVC. Really cool. Love it. Oh, we got fast flashing now. Yep, she wants to land, and there we go. That is the flight time, guys. As you can see, the lights are flashing rather quickly now. So, yeah, not a bad flight time. Around 10 minutes, I'd say. But, yeah, great little helicopter, guys. I really do like the scaled look of this one. Like I said, if you're interested in the C138, go check it out at rtrhobby.com, and make sure you use that coupon code, which gives you 15% off the retail price. So yeah, go check it out there and get yourself that awesome discount. Also, I'd like to say a quick thanks to rtrhobby.com for sending this out for review. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this review of the C138 133 scale RC brushless helicopter here from RC Era. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, like, comment below. Always great to hear from you guys, and until next time, enjoy your day, and I'll catch you on the G'day guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Now today we're going to have a look at a new model from RC Era. This is the Jet Ranger or C138 Pro. This is based on the Bell 206. As you can see, this is a 133 scale of a police helicopter. Now you can get this at rtrhobby.com. It comes in at around $100 US. So I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested in this one. And I also noticed on the website they've currently got a 16% off discount code, so I'll put that in the description as well, and you'll be able to get pretty decent amount off this little helicopter. Now on the box here you can see they do state it has an automatic stability system. This does have altitude hold as well as optical flow. It's got a brushless motor for the main motor. I think the tail rotor on these is a brushed motor for the tail. Easy to fly, modular battery, one key takeoff and landing. Got the downward vision positioning system, which is the optical flow that I just mentioned, and one key flying backwards. Well, it's actually upside down. So this one is basically pretty similar to the original Bell 206, but they're calling this the C138 Pro because I think it can do the inverted flight, whereas the original Bell 206 that I featured on the channel could not. So let's get out of the box, have a quick look at it guys, and then we'll take it out for a flight. Alright guys, so here is the C138 user manual. Now this is both in Chinese at the front of the book, and towards the back half it's all in English. So everything you need to know, all the controls there. If you want to pause the video there, you can see what all the controls do. And yeah, how to charge it up, and everything you need to know about how to fly the helicopter as well. And there's the contents of the box guys. As you can see, we've got the little 2S battery down the bottom here, and this is the same exact battery that comes with all the 133 scale helicopters from RC Era, and it's a 2S battery, lithium ion, and it's 350 milliamp hours. They do state we get around 11 minutes out of this battery of flight time. So if you decide to buy extra battery bundles or packages with this helicopter, you're going to get extra flight time, of course. In this bag we have a couple of different size Phillips head screwdrivers, as well as the spare tail rotor, and here is the USB charger. It's a type C one to charge the little lithium ion battery. And they also give us an extra 2 set of main rotor propellers as well. Okay, onto the transmitter. It's the exact same transmitter that you would have seen with most of these RC Era models. They're all exactly the same. We've got an on and off switch in the middle. It does take 4 AA batteries, which I've already installed, okay? And then we have our speed switch. It's a 3-stage switch, so there's 3 speeds on this one. We also have an emergency stop button there as well. And you've got some trimmer buttons as well as a different mode selector button here as well, okay? Automatic takeoff and landing are just down the bottom here. And yeah, very simple controller guys. Pretty decent gimbal sticks, nice and smooth, and they're very responsive. So yeah, pretty decent controller that they pack with these helicopters. Okay guys, so here is the C138 Pro, or the Bell 206 police helicopter from RC Era. As you can see, once again, a nicely detailed scaled model here. We've got the searchlight on the front, as you can see, and towards the back here we have a couple of different colors. We've got red and green on the other side on the stability wings on the back. And underneath here you can see we've got the optical flow positioning sensor just near the landing gear here, and there's the on and off button for the power to the battery. Now they do state that we got a brushless motor in there for the main rotor, but as you can see on the tail here, it is a little brushed coreless motor for the tail rotor, okay, which is very common on all these RC Era models. This helicopter only weighs 105 grams guys. It's got 100 meter of range, and like I said before, it can fly up to 11 or 12 minutes, okay? So Links in the description below, guys, if you want to check this one out. Let's go out and take it for a fly. Alright guys, we're out at the field with the RC Era C138 Pro. Now I'm going to try to get a quick flight in here before it starts to rain. So let's put it up in the air, guys. Turn the helicopter on first. Turn the transmitter on, up and down. And now we're going to do a gyro reset. 2 sticks down to the left, you can see it flashing. Now we're solid. Alright guys, let's put it up in the air. 2 sticks down and out. And straight up. Now it's a little bit windy at the moment, so I'm going to put in rate 2. As you can see, holding its position really well, even in this wind. It's a very lightweight helicopter, a little over 100 grams. Got the searchlight on the front. Just bring it in closer. It's a very small helicopter, this one, 133 scale. It's a pretty overcast day. The sun was just out a few minutes ago, but as always, once I get to the field, it starts to be overcast again, but I'll try to get a quick flight in while I'm out here before it rains. Pretty cold today, only about 10 degrees Celsius. Flying really nicely, guys. Bring it down. Okay, let's just bring it down so you can have a good look at it. This is, of course, the Bell 206 with the police livery. Very cool. Okay, now this can fly inverted. I'm going to put in rate 3. Now we only have to take this one up about 3 meters high. That's about 3 meters. I'm going to press this button here. And there we go. And I just went to the right with the roll stick. You can see it's upside down. The controls are as normal when you're flying it right side up. That's in rate 3. Very quick yaw. Check that out. Now I don't know how it's going to hover. I'll try to keep it steady, but there's no optical flow system on the bottom, so it is floating away, as you can see. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at that. All right, let's flip it back over. Hold this trimmer up, double beep, go to the right, roll, and it's back right side facing up. Now we're in rate 3. Wind's picking up a little bit. Awesome little helicopter, guys. RC Era makes some really good small scaled models. I've featured quite a few on the channel. I'll leave a playlist at the top right hand corner of the screen. You can check out all my helicopter reviews. This one, of course, is from RTR Hobby. They've been a great sponsor of the channel for the past year. And this one is around $100 US, guys. A bit cheaper with a coupon code. There's a 16% off coupon code that I'll provide in the description. just like in my last video of the Yuzhang Coast Guard helicopter. That was an awesome brushless helicopter as well. You can get yourself a discount on this model. Now let's slow things down a bit. We'll go to rate 1. That's the first rate. That's the speed. The yaw's still pretty quick. Let's bring it closer. Try to get out of that tree line. I know it's pretty overcast today. I'd rather fly on a nice sunny day, but we're in the middle of winter still. So just taking the opportunity to get this review done and this maiden flight. So, you know, even in the low speed, it flies a pretty decent amount of speed. Perfect for beginners to learn. Look at that. So smooth. I'm going to get dizzy here. I better go the other way. Punch out is pretty good, even in rate 1. And the range for this helicopter is around 100 meters, guys. So you don't really want to fly it too far. Pretty cool front searchlight, nice and bright. Check that out, guys. Awesome little model. C138 Pro by RC Era. Brushless main rotor motor, and we've got the brushed motor on the rear. Awesome. Let's see if I can still do a inverted flight. Got to put up rate 3. It's probably going to rain soon. It's getting pretty chilly at the moment. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, we can still do it. We've got enough battery life to go upside down again. Let's bring it closer. There you go. Check that out. Just trying to hold it steady here. Alright, let's see if I can flip it back over. Now I have to go up. Alright. It's pretty low on battery now, so I'm going to land it before it lands itself. They did state about 10 minutes. I'm going to land it before it lands itself, guys. And there we go. So you have it, guys. What an awesome little helicopter from RC Era. This is their brand new C138 Pro Police Bell 206 helicopter. Go check it out at rtrhobby.com, guys. Like I said, it's around $100 US retail, but I've got a 16% off coupon code, so you more than likely get it under well under $100. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Thanks very much. G'day, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today we're going to have a look at another RC Era helicopter. This is a Bell 206. As you can see, it's a gyro stabilized helicopter, ready to fly kit. Now this time you can see this is a 142 scale model, and these little helicopters are really easy to fly, especially if you haven't flown an RC helicopter before. Now this does have a few features. It's got automatic stability system, so it's got altitude hold. Also has an optical flow sensor on the bottom for stable hovering on the spot. As you can see, it's easy to fly, has a modular battery. Actually, this one comes with 2 batteries. Also has a 1 key takeoff and land button and a downward vision positioning system. Now, on the back of the box here, you can see the huge variety of different helicopters, some of which I've actually flown and featured on the channel before. And what I'll do, I'll leave some links at the end of this video on the end cards. You can see some of my other videos on some of these models of helicopters. All of them being easy to fly and really good little models. Now, you can get 2 colorway options of the Bell 206. You can get the grey model here, or the one that I have, as you can see, is check marked on the box, the yellow and blue version. So let's get out of the box here. First off, we get the user manual. So I suggest read that user manual. It's in both English and Chinese. We also have the USB Type-C charger to charge up the 2 modular batteries that come with this helicopter. A couple of little stabilizer wings which fit onto the boom of the helicopter. I'll just clip them in later on. And in this package we have not 1 but 2 little modular batteries, and these are 3.7 volt 1 cell 220 milliamp hour batteries. We also get some spares here. We got the main rotor blades in this bag here, and then we also have a screwdriver and the rear rotor blade in this bag. They also include the very standard RC era transmitter, which all their helicopters come with. Got a 3-speed switch up the top here, automatic takeoff and landing button, and just a bunch of trimmer options here on these switches. Now, this does take 4 AA batteries, which are inserted on the back. Now, here's a little 143 scale Bell 206 helicopter model. Once again, a really nicely detailed model RC helicopter. It's very lightweight because it's such a small scale. As you can see, it runs on the 2-blade system. I believe this is a brushed helicopter for the front and the rear motors. And on the bottom here, we have the little optical flow sensor camera. On the boom here is where you have to put those little stabilizer wings. They just clip in on the back. I'll put them in before we take it for a flight. There's a little LED light on the bottom here. So anyway, guys, I'll do that now. I'll fit those little stabilizer wings and put one of the charged up batteries in it, and we'll take it for a flight. Okay, guys, we've got the Bell 206 helicopter here. We're going to take it up for a flight now. First off, what we want to do, turn the transmitter on. Just push the battery in. As you can see, it's flashing up, down, and it will be bound. Okay, now what I'm going to do is a quick gyro reset. 2 sticks down to the left and 2 sticks out, and we can fire up the motors. Let's press the automatic takeoff button, and there we go. Now, we've got no wind at the moment this morning, so as you can see, it's hovering in its spot there with the optical flow positioning sensor on the bottom. Just bring it down, you have a good look at the model. It's a pretty small model, being that it's only 143 scale. But check that out, guys. What a cool looking helicopter. I like the color combo of the bright yellow and the blue, navy blue color. I try to keep it nice and close because it will look very small on camera. Okay, so let's put it in. We're in rate 3 actually. Let's go to rate 2. It's a really nice day out here to fly. Nice and smooth flyer, this one. Got some police in the background there. Yeah, really nicely scaled little model actually. Very smooth. And once again, these RC era helicopters, in particular these ones that are around $100 or less, they are made for beginner pilots. There's a little bit of wind there. because they're in a ready to fly kit. Everything you need is in the box except the AA batteries. But yeah, if you've ever flown a quadcopter or a drone before, it's exactly the same controls with this RC helicopter. Alright, let's go in low speed mode. So that's first rate. As you can see, it got kicked back with a bit of wind there. Altitude hold positioning is very good. It's keeping its altitude hold. Let's bring it back here. As you can see, I'm not touching the throttle and it's staying at that same altitude. I'm going to kick it up to 3 again. Just trying to keep it as close as possible, guys, so you can see it on camera. It's got a tiny little modular battery that I showed you there. It's only a 220 milliamp hour. So we'll see how much flight time we can get out of it. Probably close to 10 minutes, I'm thinking. I think that's what they stated on the listing, but we'll see. But a great helicopter, once again, from RC Era, especially for beginners. You know, it doesn't break the bank. It's very affordable way of getting into the RC hobby of helicopter flying. Very cool. Let's test the automatic landing button here. Just pressed it, and as you can see, it landed perfectly by itself and it shut itself off. 2 sticks down and out. We'll start it up again. Press that button again, take off. Very cool. Now this model cannot go inverted like some of the other models that I've tested from RC Era. It doesn't have the inverted option. I looked in the user manual. This is just a scaled flyer with full-time altitude hold and optical flow positioning. Let's just see how that optical flow positioning is working again. I'll bring it down. Get another look at this model. See how quiet and smooth this helicopter is. So cool. You can hardly hear it. Awesome. Just hovering there on the spot, moving a little bit with this little bit of wind now. Here we go. Bring it up. There we go. Really quiet little model. I'm still in third rate. I'm going to kick it down to 2. And of course, as always, guys, there'll be links in the description where you can purchase one of these. This is actually from an Australian vendor who reached out to me. So if you live in Australia, there's a pretty quick delivery time on this one. This arrived from New South Wales to Perth in only a couple of days. So to any of my Australian viewers, yeah, if you live especially on the East Coast, you probably receive it next day after purchasing it. So that's one thing to note. The waiting times will be pretty short. So yeah, there'll be a link in the description, guys, as well as a pinned comment. I just lowered the altitude then just to see how quick it would dip down. You can see I'm bringing it down. There you go. See how close I can get to the ground. Altitude hold is really good. The barometers works really well on this model. Just bringing it around like this. As you can see, it's just maintaining that same altitude. So that's dialed in perfectly. Kick it back down to 1. perfect day for flying. There's no wind at the moment. We did have a slight bit of a breeze here and there during this flight, but not much. So that's first rate, guys, just cruising around with a Bell 206. I've done quite a few of these Bell 206 helicopters on the channel now. I think this might be my 4th or 5th one. Last one I'd done wasn't too long ago. It was the police model. Had the police livery, and that one actually went upside down. That was a slightly larger scale. I think that was a 132 scale, whereas this is smaller. This is a 143, I'm pretty sure. I have to check on the box again. I've forgotten, guys. But yeah, it's a bit smaller. And this would also be perfect indoors as well. Just putting it onto rate 3 just to fight that little bit of a headwind. We're getting some pretty good flight time though. It's only got a small battery, 220 milliamp hours. And we did get 2 batteries with this model, so pretty cool. Controls are really responsive as well. Send it out a ways a bit just to see the range. Range is pretty good. Around, find a little bit of a headwind there. Okay, we've got flashing lights. I think she's gonna land, guys. Yes, saw the LVC lights while it was above my head there. So overall, from such a small little 220 milliamp hour modular battery here, I got 2 of them, like I mentioned, with this ready to fly kit. That was a pretty decent flight time, guys. I'm going to put that flight time up on the screen now, and you can see exactly what sort of flight time we got. It was pretty decent. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching the review on the RC Era A60 Bell 206. This is a new model from RC Era. And as always, guys, I'll put a link in the description below where you can pick one of these up for yourself. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. If you happen to be new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Click the notification bell and comment down below. Be great to hear from you. So have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.